Good. We're good.
Okay, let me just see. We had the. Okay, are you ready to go?
We're on.
Okay, are we filming?
Yeah.
So today we're going to be building a laminate countertop. It's going to go into my shop section right over here to my left here. And so for the first phase of this, we're going to build the substrate. The substrate will end up being 1.5 inches thick, but the top layer will be a continuous sheet of laminate, of particle board, and the bottom layer will be strips of particle board to give it the appearance of being 1.5 inches thick. So right now we're getting ready to attach the buildup. I have a bunch of 4-inch wide strips of particle board that we've milled up. The top of the countertop is going to be this black melamine. It's not for a specific reason other than to use up material that I already have. So black melamine will be the substrate, the regular particle board will be the buildup, and then to finish it off we are going to add a solid wood to the front edge. So we'll get to that. So right now I'm going to attach this first piece of substrate buildup. I'm going to put glue on it first. And see if I can get my glue bottle to work. So I'll be using glue and staples to hold this, and it will be fine. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and flip that over. Oops. And then I'm just going to use my fingers as a gauge. I can reference the front edge here, and starting off in this corner, got a nice flush edge on the front, and on the side I'm going to go ahead and put maybe a little bit further staple into it, and I'll work my way down just using my thumbs to make sure that we're nice and flush to the front edge. So this is the front edge, so I want to be very careful to have this perfectly flush. Alright, so this is going to be the right end, which is the end that will be also exposed. So I'm going to cut a piece that's going to go there, and that's 21 and just under a quarter. Check this, dry fit it first. Just a hair long. Okay, that'll work. Get some glue. Okay, we've got another piece over here that needs to be 19 3/8. Okay. So this end here is the end that's going back into the corner, and it actually, if it's not perfectly flush to the edge, it would not matter. Some people might actually intentionally leave it short so that if they had to scribe this top piece, they would set this back so that they wouldn't have to go through a double thickness of the material during the scribing process. So I set that in about 1/2 inch. All right. We're going to
It's 8 minutes.
measure the distance, 107.5, so it's going to take one long piece. We can probably finish this build-up in under 12 minutes. So we'll try to do that. Okay, this is the back edge. We're going to leave it about 1/2 inch from the back for the same reason. If we're going to be scribing that back edge, then we wouldn't have to cut through a double layer of the material to do the scribing. Let me just see what we're here. Got a little 11-inch piece right there. All right, so we're going to put some in between pieces, 16.5. Let's check it. So probably 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces at 16.5 will be good. And there's one of them right there. looks evenly spaced, right, George?
Looks good to me.
Okay. Okay, so we now have the build-up installed for the whole countertop. Being very careful about the edges that are going to be exposed, the front edge and the right edge. The rest of it is less critical as far as the alignment. I'm not worried about perfect alignment in other places. So we're ready now to flip this over and then attach the solid wood edging. So